energy balance.
Shut the fuck
AKA
up.
spin a record on your mom's head. AKA don't ask me to request shit because I'll move on to the next shit.
Oh, shit.
AKA yo, shut the fuck up in the club. I ain't trying to hear why you want this record played. I'm just trying to get my free drink and don't ask me what I want. AKA
Well, technically, like I said, this is a problem. I said, get me what you're getting or get me anything, and they're confused as fuck. Why are you confused? Just get me what the fuck you drinking.
well, I say the same thing when people offer a drink.
Yeah.
But it's just because I'm trying not to be rude. Because if
Yeah.
you really want me to say, like, oh, you're paying for drinks? All right, give me, like, you know, a
Yeah.
glass of Henny.
And I don't even like Henny, so it's like, I
Let's
don't
get some
want
Dom
Henny.
P.
And then
Let's pop some Ace of Spades in this bitch. You know what I mean?
People
But
don't
you don't want me to say
understand.
that. So I'll
But
be like,
people
yo,
don't understand.
give me
I
what you
almost
get.
like every drink that's ever been made. So it's hard for me
Ever?
to narrow it down to one drink.
Yeah, because you nasty. You like Sambuca.
Yeah.
And you even made a point. You're like, when I tell people I like Sambuca, they
Yeah.
give me that face.
Yeah.
And I
love that.
understand that face.
The face that I'm making right
that's
now.
my
So
shit.
you like black licorice then?
That's my. I like
damn.
black licorice. Tastes good.
Ugh.
I got that minty
Good?
flavor.
Not
Man,
good.
this guy brought tequila today, so that tells you.
It's like something you could get used to, but you can't
I've
say
been eating
good.
black licorice.
Oh.
I like it better than red licorice. It's got that.
Well, you know why I don't like red licorice either. It's just like
I love red licorice.
Yeah, but yo, that
I don't like
has
any
that
licorice.
spike. It has that
I like
spike in
red
it,
licorice.
and it has that like that minty type of taste.
I feel you.
That shit
I feel
nasty.
you.
That's like chewing tobacco to cigarettes. Oh, you the chewing tobacco type of dude. All right, I
Yeah,
got
if
you.
I were to do that, I'd probably.
Yeah,
chew it.
yeah, I got you. You're the chewer.
but, yeah, man.
You be spitting them wads out like, I got
Zambuca.
you, fam. All right.
Banana Zambuca is better. If you're not into licorice taste, you want banana Zambuca. And trust me.
Wait, that's a thing, or do you mix
Banana
like
Zambuca.
blue?
You can go to the liquor store. You can grab banana Zambuca.
What is it? Just
It's
like
yellow. It's yellow. It's banana Zambuca.
But is it just like banana? What's it called? The
You can say
Zambuca.
flavoring or whatever.
What's the C word I'm looking for? They do like the blueberry, all that
Cognac. I don't know.
shit. No,
but-
not cognac. The like
No, it's
35% shit. That's like fucking.
Yeah,
it's like the mix.
It's a
for
lower
everything.
percentage, but it's
The
yellow.
banana Caraco, isn't it Caraco? This blue Caraco, banana Caraco.
I don't know,
shit
but
like
I know
that.
it as banana
the
Zambuca.
flavor fucking shit.
Banana Zambuca. Fucking great.
And it tastes like black, like or like,
No, it tastes like.
It tastes like black licorice and banana, or
it
just
tastes
banana?
Like, it tastes like a faux banana.
Like a full banana.
Faux, fake. It tastes.
Oh,
And you know
I
how you
love
have-
artificial banana.
You need to try banana.
Do you know what
Zambuca.
people with all these GMOs and shit need to
Yeah.
fucking figure out? Why you been feeding us blue raspberry as this artificial flavor for so many years,
Yeah.
and I can't even eat a fucking blue raspberry?
What do you mean?
Blue raspberries don't exist. It's an artificial flavor.
Yeah. So what is it? A red raspberry? Or what is it? What's the
Well,
original?
raspberries are red, and they're like kind of pungent and sour, kind of.
Yeah.
But blue raspberry
Also, they just
is the great. Like banana to me
Yeah.
is my favorite artificial flavoring. Banana and watermelon are tied for artificial flavoring.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
They're two of the best.
Yeah.
But the best artificial flavoring is the one that you can only get artificially. Blue raspberry. Blue raspberry doesn't exist.
Yeah. I didn't even know that.
And it's so. But what you realize,
Yeah.
isn't it a mind fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't realize till I was like 22. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I can't even get a blue raspberry.
Why the fuck would a blue raspberry exist? Get a fucking boysenberry.
I don't know, but isn't it the best fucking artificial flavor you've ever tasted?
I don't know if I've ever tasted blue raspberry.
You never had blue raspberry. You never had a blue raspberry airhead.
I don't know what
You
the
never
fuck
had,
that
you know
is.
the big feet? You know the blue big feet?
Yeah.
The 5-cent candies? You never had that?
No. I stick with the red ones.
Yo, fam.
What
You
the fuck are you
Swedish
talking about
berry
right now?
ass motherfucker. You never had
Swedish berry ass
Oh.
Well, that reminds me of
What the
that
fuck you
Swedish
talking about right
fucking raspberry fucking drink at the liquor store. That shit's bomb, bro.
Yo.
That's-
You know blue
I used to
raspberry.
drink that all the
though.
time,
You know
bro.
blue
Blue
raspberry.
raspberry. I don't know
Right?
what you
Yeah.
guys are talking
I'm not
about.
the only one here.
Blue raspberry,
type of
like
shit?
Like the
John.
artificial flavor.
no, let me Google that shit.
You get
That
slushy
reminds me
and
of blue,
shit.
blue waffle.
Oh man, y'all bugging. Yo, Dustin. We have to go to that convenience store around the corner after this show.
I've seen blue raspberry,
And
so I know
I
what
have
you're
to get
talking
you
about.
a blue raspberry fucking slushy.
Alright. No, that's not gonna happen. Fuck a slushy. I ain't trying to get diabetes.
What, one slushy
You're
gonna give you diabetes?
You're drinking
Maybe.
juice. Juice will give you diabetes.
Yeah, juice will give you
Not
diabetes.
as fast as a slushy will.
Tequila will give you fucking stomach worms.
Oh shit.
Talking to me will get you AIDS.
Oh fuck! Well,
Ah!
You coming in mad contact, fam.
Listen.
They got the
You
cure
speaking
for
of
that.
AIDS, hey, they cured a guy with that shit. You know, they're figuring out that bone marrow transplants is curing motherfuckers of AIDS.
Yeah,
yo.
that's why babies are getting kidnapped. Yo, Alex Jones, shout out to Alex Jones on the Joe Rogan podcast. You know what? He's
pancreatic cancer, man.
no,
That's fucked up.
Yo, watch Alex Jones on the Joe Rogan podcast, the most entertaining.
Oh, actually, I thought you were talking about Alex Trebek.
No,
Shit, I thought
Alex
you were talking about
Jones,
fucking
the
Trebek,
dude with
bro.
the YouTube band, you know, Infowars.
Yeah, that fucking weird guy.
He did Joe Rogan's podcast recently, and it is the most entertaining 4.5 hours you'll ever listen to.
Who's that? I can't watch that shit for that long, man.
Oh man, I don't watch it. I
Who's
listen
that?
to it while I'm
Who is
working
it?
and
Who is
shit.
it?
Alex Jones.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. I
Because
was gonna check it.
Him and Joe Rogan had beef, and then
I know
Joe
that.
yeah,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
threw it behind them, and he had him on the podcast.
I was about to watch
recently.
it.
Oh, it's
I
fire.
not watch it, but I listened to it, whatever. And I was
Yeah.
like, I looked 3.5 minutes, 3.5 hours. I don't got time for this.
No,
shit
the
right
full
now.
one's like 4.5 hours.
Yeah. It better be fucking good.
Oh man, it's fire. I'm telling you, yo.
I
I
hope
listened
so.
at work.
I don't got 4
And
hours like that,
and I got
bro.
zoned out for a bit doing
Yeah.
some other shit.
Yeah.
And I actually went back when I got on my lunch and cocked it back 45 minutes just to hear what led up to the precursor or what I was hearing them talk about. Yo, it gets intense, bro.
Because I
Alex
heard
Jones says some wild shit, but you know what? The wild shit he says, I'm like, I can't even deny that this could possibly be true. Some of the shit he says, I'm like,
Dude, I don't even know if I want to watch this shit. Okay,
He
what did you
says
get
some
from it though?
fucking
What
nut
did you
shit.
What did you take away from after listening to it?
well, what the hell were we just talking about? Because it was on some next level
Blue
shit.
raspberries, GMOs,
Blue
Alex
Waffles,
Jones.
Alex Jones.
The next thing we got into.
I forgot after that because
Alex Jones was the vantage point of what
Yeah.
led me from one thought to the other. But he said some wild shit on there.
yeah. I might have to watch.
Like just
it.
talking about, you know, like how, like, you know, very possibly, like, humans were created by, you know, intergalactic beings who came to Earth back in ancient times and,
Yeah.
you know, mingled
And we're
with something.
aliens and all that shit. I saw a little
Yeah,
clip about
reptilians and
Yeah, I
shit.
read
But
that
like,
clip.
all that's already common, like, conspiracy theory shit, which I don't even really believe because it's kind of edgy. But then he goes on some like, yo, he says, oh,
Got on his
it's
Steve
about
Nike
it's about
shit.
you talking about the healing cancer with what was it that you said?
Viagra?
No, you said they heal it with like spinal, some sort of cells.
Stem cells?
I don't know. One of you
Probably
guys
stem
were talking
cells.
about it. One of you guys were talking about how they just cured a guy. No, with AIDS.
Oh, yeah, bone marrow transplant.
Bone marrow
yeah,
transplant.
yeah.
So what he was saying is he was like, yo, this one guy, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's like, you know, he was this certain person who, whatever, and he's like, you know, him and this a cult of people would go to like abortion clinics and stuff and like kidnap like the aborted fetuses before they're rotten and take out the pineal glands or like certain glands in them and eat them because like, you know, and all this like fucked up shit. And he's saying like, you know,
Alex Jones saying he would do that?
no, he's saying like certain people like
Oh, okay.
were doing that, and then he said
Yeah.
also that there were certain hospitals in certain states in the United States where like the doctors will come up and tell you like, oh, you're you know the child's been delivered safely, but it has this problem, you know, it has like spastic something syndrome
Yeah, some
and
bullshit.
could die at any second, or you know we have to
Yeah.
keep it on life support. Basically, kind of feeding the parent lies.
Yeah, and then
So
to
where
make
the
money.
parent signs the pages or whatever, makes the agreement to where, you know, basically terminate it. And then
Oh,
they take
shit, bro.
these alive babies and sell them on the black market. And there's contracts with different hospitals throughout the states who do this. And I'm like,
I can see that.
yo!
I can see that.
And I'm like,
'Cause it's a business.
yo!
It's a business, bro.
That's the thing!
It's a
That's
business,
fucked up.
bro.
It's
almost
so
like-
fucked up that I can't not almost, like, I can't rule it out.
It's better you not even having a kid
That's
in the
fucked
hospital,
up, man.
man.
Get a midwife.
And that's
That's
why I say
fucking
watch
crazy,
the
though,
Alex
man.
Jones, because as much of a lunatic, you know, I agree with you. Like, I think, you know, he says some wild shit, but he also really explains his stance on the school shooting.
Yeah,
That he,
Sandy
like, the Sandy Hook, and
Yeah.
he's like, you know, he kind of really explains his point of view. He's like, I never really said this, or I never really
Yeah.
said this. People kind of
Twisted it.
twisted
Yeah.
different things I said, and amalgamated it, and made it a thing.
Because that's the internet.
But like, so I personally, you know, I don't think he's all there. I think he does, you know, go off the end on some conspiracies
Yeah.
that are legit just conspiracy theories, and that's it. They're not even real conspiracies. Because that's the biggest separation: is a conspiracy to
And what is
conspiracy
real, yeah.
theory.
Because I can conspire against you. But if you theorize about it,
If you have
no
enough evidence to hold it up in a case of court, it's no longer conspiracy theory. It is a conspiracy. And that's why 9/11 is not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy.
In my opinion, Alex Jones is a snake oil salesman. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, of course he does.
He's got his hand in people's pockets.
No,
he knows his demographics.
Everyone has to get their hand in a pocket, though, man.
He started out as a conspiracy
Jay-Z got his hand in pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, we praising him because he let people out of jail and shit?
He's not.
Nah, you know what? This is the one point I wanted to make when we were talking earlier. I know this episode's running longer than usual, and I love Jay-Z as a rapper. But me personally, I think Jay-Z is the biggest hip-hop sellout of all time.
Wow.
Everything that you see right now, no, everything you see right now,
this man on fucking
everything you see,
this
everything you see right now does not happen without approval. That's why.
Breaking Records Radio.
Leo Cohen hooked them up. He's working with people who are more behind-the-scenes people. And I think Jay-Z knows for the fact of how hard he's selling the regular average individual and human being out, he has to put on this front to make himself feel better by doing a lot of other things.
Of course.
Because, yo,
he's
I'm telling you,
He's compensating.
anybody who makes high ranks of grossing, whether you're Mark Zuckerberg, whether you're Jay-Z, whether you're fucking anybody, whether you're any of them, who's the fucking guy with the AIDS medication that we all talk about all the time? Martin Shkreli. Yeah. All these people we know, they've all done shitty fucking things to get their fortune. Yeah, Jay-Z did not come here and get this fucking fortune by being a Class A fucking individual. Not just by burning Dame Dash over.
Yeah, straight.
He's working with people who have an agenda.
Wow.
He does things that are enough to basically appeal this image. But he's working with people who are doing a lot worse atrocities, in my personal opinion. It's the same reason he ditched Dame Dash. Leonard Cohen promised him we could get the bag. You got to separate yourself from this kind of shit, though.
Hold the fuck up. This guy said Leonard Cohen? Like that?
Leo Cohen. Leonard Cohen. But you know what the fuck I'm saying, man? And I know none of us want to believe it, but Jay-Z's a sellout, bro.
Oh,
he might still put out the best verse every year. I'm not saying 4 for 4 wasn't the best album in 17, whatever year it came out.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
I'm saying artistically, I'm not taking nothing away from Hope.
I'm gonna put it like this. I agree with what you're saying.
But this pedestal we put him on,
I 100% agree.
He wasn't doing this shit when he was Rockefeller Hope.
That's what I'm saying. People do change.
It's an image.
But I still agree.
Same reason Drake takes a music video budget and gives it away in Miami to people.
Oh.
It's the same fucking thing.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Now.
I got more respect for Tekashi 6ix9ine walking around Mexico handing out 20s to random people for Instagram Live. That's more real.
Because he's doing that in the beginning of his career. I 100% agree with you.
You get what I'm saying?
Now. I agree with you.
And it's the same reason they're taking MJ down.
Yeah.
The same reason. See, R. Kelly, I kind of think is... I think R. Kelly is guilty. But,
I agree with you. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is this. Just like what Jay just did recently with the kid who was arrested for not taking a Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
Even though he may have not done that back then, he wasn't in that same mindset back then as well.
Yeah.
He was
no, and don't get me wrong.
Right?
So I'm not taking any credit away from what Jay's doing.
No.
I think it's great.
I know what you're saying. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
You just don't get to that point where you publicly do that without being blackballed.
But this is the thing,
right? You have to be groomed into that position.
Of course, right? And this is the whole thing, right? We can
Dustin's black balls.
We can even like it's the same thing with how
fucking alcohol.
XXX was slowly changing before he died.
Yeah.
And the same shit where people be like, oh, Malcolm X before he became who he was a piece of shit. Malcolm X was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was Malcolm Red. He was Malcolm Red.
Right? So until he was...
That's why cancel culture is scary as well. Because you can't just cancel somebody off something they do at a certain stage in their life.
Yeah, because
you have to let them grow. If Malcolm X can be one of the biggest social justice representers of all time, and go from a past he came from, then you're going to tell me we got to... this doesn't necessarily apply to Michael Jackson.
Of course, anybody, but in general.
Get the fuck out of here with all this other shit. You know what I mean?
People have
That's why I respect Meek Mill where he stands right now.
Yeah, because he wasn't that person back then.
No, but after having to go through what he went through, he became that person.
Lucky, yo.
But you know what? I'm sorry, Hove. I love you. You're in my top 5 favorite rappers of all time. I can literally recite probably over half your catalog word for word. But when I look at things on a capitalist perspective, the same way I would look at the Bush Foundation, the same way I would look at anything, Hove is a plant.
You got me. I'm posting shit on here. I'm like, is Kendrick better than Jay? Is Jay a sellout? Now I gotta put is Jay a plant?
Hey, you sharing?
But you know what? You keep it in 100.
You sharing the feed while you posting these questions though?
Yeah. Well, I'm posting right now.
I still love 444.
Okay, I'm gonna
What's free was my favorite verse last year.
Right now, I'm gonna copy
Don't
paste.
get me wrong. Hove is an MC. Love you. And I love what he's doing.
Because
I just think there
is
is a push to, you know, I just seen an article
But you know
earlier
what it
today,
is?
and it was
You know what
something
it
else
is?
that wasn't even big news, but they were pushing it like it was big news. And it was what the Rock Nation group was doing,
Yeah.
but it had Hove's face on the front.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a separate division of Rock Nation. These are the people
but
that
he's
are
still-
doing
he's the
these other
face.
campaigns
He's still
and
the
stuff.
face of rock.
Man,
I know
know,
you're saying,
always gonna be the
but
face
put it
of
like
the
this,
rock.
right?
I see it the same way I see Kanye
No.
doing Sunday church services.
I understand what you're saying, but now I want to put in a perspective of, let's look at Killer Mike. Let's look at what's homeboy's name, David Banner.
I love.
Let's
Killer
look at
Mike.
Ti.
That's probably my favorite rapper right now.
Right?
The first two you said are way bigger revolutionaries.
Yes,
than
yes,
Hov.
but regardless, right? It's almost in the same vein.
They just don't have the same influence.
But it's almost.
know about
Well,
that,
no,
But
no,
I
hold on.
I would say it's more genuine.
But what I'm saying, it's in the same vein of what you're saying, because none of these guys, when they came out, were the same people we see today.
Absolutely.
David Banner is
No,
a very
Rose
big.
is a
Now,
huge
David
fan.
Banner was very similar.
No. When David Banner came
He's very
out,
educated.
like a pimp.
No, yes, he
Get
was.
down
But
on the
what did
floor. On the floor.
all
Like
his
a
music,
pimp.
and he says it himself.
Step up in the
when
club.
I came out,
Like a pimp.
I was this type of person.
Saying chase up
I
the bitch.
became this type of person.
I got
Get
you.
it on.
Right?
DJ
So-
put it on. Shit, you
In the-
definitely wanna make
In the
it
same
chicken
vein,
on.
that's why I brought them up.
This fucking guy,
This is why I
yo.
brought them up. T.I. is same as
No,
well.
yeah,
T.I. was for the trap.
No, look what
But-
T.I. is doing now.
Oh,
Tupac is
Yo, the
also a
last
great
couple years,
example.
T.I. has
You
been-
can be a misogynistic man who loves to drink and party and have fun
Yeah.
and
Dr.
still be a
Martin Luther King was
revolutionary.
absolutely
Yeah.
more
Tupac.
misogynist.
Martin Luther King was that.
You can't write "Keep Your Head Up" without having a passionate love for women. But
Of
that don't
course
mean that
not.
you still don't want to get drunk and fuck women.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Like,
Represent
and Banner
it all.
says, Banner says it the best.
Represent it
Banner
all.
says, look, I'm not perfect.
People like to fuck.
I like to fuck. He said that in an interview. I like to fuck.
Escapism,
I'm
like
a
I
man.
said, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
People
a
gotta
human
escape
being.
this shit, right?
At the end
People
of the day,
like to
I'm
fuck.
not
Gotta
perfect.
escape this shit.
Yeah.
Right? So, like I said, with the whole Jay thing, I 100% agree with you, because I've been following Jay from Reasonable Doubt till now.
People don't want to be at the Rock Nation brunch that bad.
I would have fucking
There's a
loved to.
higher
Are you
level.
kidding
There's
me?
a hierarchy. to it.
There's a higher to everything.
I would have fucking
Like,
loved
remember,
to. have
Jay
been
was
there.
accused, was questioned for not having enough minorities or black people
In
a part of Tidal.
Yeah.
So he may be overcompensating for what he truly doesn't believe in.
Call Hov into question.
No, you know.
No, I'm gonna call anyone in
And
question.
see,
It
and you
doesn't
know
matter
what?
who you are.
And this sounds horrible
Yeah.
coming from a
Yeah,
white male.
doesn't matter.
This sounds horrible coming
Look,
from
what
a
happened
white
with
male.
Put you
Kaepernick?
on
But to
camera so
me,
you
when
can
I
say that.
watch it,
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are overcompensating. It's exactly what you just said.
Absolutely.
It's like what the fucking Oscars did this year. That's what Jay-Z and
overcome-
Beyonce
yeah,
have
yeah,
been
they
doing for the last few
overcompensate.
They
years.
are. But they're trying to be like, they're trying to literally be the black royalty of
Are they
America.
though, or
Yeah.
are they being positioned?
They're trying to be the black
That's
royalty of
the
America.
question.
Well, I put it like
Remy Ma and Papoose could be the black
Yeah.
royalty.
Yeah, but they ain't got the finances.
Who
They don't
cares?
have the money.
Why do you have to have the finance to be the royalty?
Because you ain't never
Don't
seen
you
a poor
become the
king.
royalty
Yo, this
first
shit
and then
getting
pillage to get the
deep,
You ever
finance?
seen a poor king? You ever seen a poor king?
They've existed.
Yeah, but
Fidel Castro was a poor
he
king.
wasn't a king though.
Well, he
El
was.
Presidente. He
Eh,
wasn't king.
That's a change of title, but a different monarchy to a
Who's
democracy
to say he was
to a
poor though?
whatever you
know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
call
He
it.
wasn't poor. You know what I'm saying? Like the nation might have been
No, he was
frugal.
poor at a time.
Nation might have been.
That's what I'm
frugal.
saying.
I mean, they were poor.
Well, he wasn't poor than the people that underneath his
The first
foot.
time Hove really the first time Hove really spoke about things on a record that I can think of is ironically in a combat to Nas, who has been speaking about things for most of his career. Can't y'all see that he's fake? The rap version of TD Jakes, prophesizing on your CDs and tapes. You won't break, you will crumble a little bit that you make. And this is where whom you all place your faith. I put dollars on mine. Ask Columbine. When the Twin Towers fell, I was the first in line. Bam, bam, bam. Receiving proceeds from every record sold when I was out on the road. That how you judge Hope? No. And that's supposed to be absorbed myself.
Hope's been doing that though.
Tragedy, I'm the first one to help.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit.
They don't call me the dude that takes his dollars and gives gifts at the
but does that now? But does that now contradict? Hold on. But does that now contradict what you're saying?
Exactly.
No, you know what?
Shit without trying to take glory.
You remember the song Minority Report?
Yeah, that was my favorite record on Kingdom Come.
That shit is hard.
One of the first songs I ever recorded was on that beat.
Hard.
Yeah.
Now remember,
the day before the...
So he kind of always had it in him. Listen, that's the thing. We can pick and choose any track. We can go to Big Pimpin' and be like, look at Jay.
Just flew.
We can go to Big Pimpin' and be like, oh, look what Jay was talking about.
But that's not what I'm doing.
No, I'm not saying that. No,
what I'm saying is pinpointing points of his career.
No, I understand.
Where things mattered. The first time social awareness mattered in his rhymes was after his battle loss with the biggest social awareness rapper in the industry. That's when it mattered.
Did it?
Go back before Blueprint 2 and tell me social awareness ever mattered in his content.
But is it because...
22
hold on.
This is 22
Is it because of him battling...
That was social
Hold
awareness.
on. But is it because he battled Nas, or is it because he came into a different mindset? Because remember, he dissed Nas for spreading knowledge. He dissed Nas for all types of shit.
Yeah.
And then became Nas.
But...
Yeah.
Listen how the verse starts.
And then became Nas.
Listen how the verse starts. Yeah. The first social awareness shit I ever heard Hope spits comes after these bars. Can't y'all see that he's fake? The rap version of TD Jakes, prophesizing on his CDs and tapes. You won't break, you will crumble the little bit that you make. And this is where whom you all place your faith. I put dollars on mine. Ask Columbine. When the Twin Towers dropped, I was the first in line. Pushing proceeds from every record sold when I was out on the road. That how
okay, hold on. Slow down.
And I'm supposed to be
slow down.
Every time there's a tragedy,
slow down.
I'm the first one.
That's what I'm saying. Slow down. When did that verse come out? Before or after Ether?
After.
When did 9/11 happen? September
11th.
So Ether would have came
September
out.
11th.
Well, what?
2001. 2001. That's when I was in Trebas. 2001.
As was I.
Ether came out after that.
No, the record that I'm spitting is Blueprint 2.
Okay.
So that's when 03 Bonnie and Clyde was at.
But this is what I'm saying, right? No, that's what he said on record. Now, he's referencing what he did after 9/11.
After 9/11.
So, Ether came out after that.
He's basically stunting that Nas wasn't in a financial state to support money to the 9/11 crash.
Of course. But what I'm saying is...
Anybody who looked at 9/11 for what it really was...
Yeah.
The fuck am I putting money towards this shit for? You guys conscribed your own
army. Remember, you gotta remember though, right?
And now you want my money?
But at the end of the day, right? If he's speaking about in 2003, but he did that in 2001 after it happened, did he have the information? I'm not saying he didn't know about it, but did he have the information? We don't know if he had the information if that's what happened.
I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
The fact I'm making is Jay became a social justice warrior at that point.
No, but see, if he's speaking about something that happened before Nas dropped the record.
The only thing he ever rapped about that mattered before that.
Warrior, bro.
The only thing he rapped about that mattered.
Warrior. He's not.
Jay's just Jay. Like I said, Jay's a rapper. He's not an MC,
This is how you explain it, right?
He's a rapper.
Jay is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
If he takes up causes because of whatever reason, doesn't make you a social justice warrior.
No, I would just rather see
because he's doing a lot more
I would rather hear Immortal
Technique
Technique rap about something than hear Jay-Z try to rap about it.
Of course. And Jay, do you remember Jay said that whole Talib Kweli line?
Privately, I be Talib Kweli.
Yeah, but so he's always kind of had that mindset. Remember, if you go back to his history with fucking Jay and even Kane and all these guys, back then it was all about 5% shit and all this shit. That's why when he was rocking that chain, people were like, hold on a second.
Listen, 5% till I run this town.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's when he finally rapped it.
Listen to what I'm saying. Regardless.
Even in his early shit.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
I can't get with that. He was repping 5%er.
Technically, he was.
Nah,
because
man.
Even before that,
Maloney's on his Michael Rapper
shit right now. If you watch what he did with Jazzo, in the
Hawaiian Sophie originator?
No, not just so.
What are we talking
that's
about?
That's not the only thing they did. That time period alone, in hip hop,
Everyone was a god.
exactly.
Kind
Regardless,
of had to be.
not everybody.
Rakim was the bar, and if you weren't,
Yeah, but that's
you
what
weren't
I'm saying.
matching
In
the
that
bar.
time period, till about before this whole mafioso thing became a thing, what Jay-Z became.
Jay kind of started the mafioso thing.
Yeah, no,
well,
he didn't start
he
it.
rode the wave.
No, exactly.
Hey, yo, what's
But what I'm saying is,
Raekwon started
But
it.
that time
Nas
period-
wrote it, and Jay took
but
it.
that time period between the God and mafioso, Jay's from that time, right?
Well, he's from before that.
He still has it in him.
Yo,
he still has it.
Hove.
No, yeah.
Let's not even get twisted.
Yeah.
Hove is from damn near the bridge, Queensbridge, the bridge, damn near it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He is.
Yeah.
That.
Jazzo
remember,
Hawaiian
of
Sophie
course.
is 89. That's
When
not
did the
that
bridge
far
come?
off.
And that's not the only
86.
record they
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
Remember, that's not the only record
All right,
they
if
did.
we want to give him more
Yeah,
credit,
yeah.
That's not the only record they did.
He comes from the era of "You Got to Chill."
Yeah, he's from that era. That's where he's from.
Jungle Boogie.
He's from the late 80s period.
Relax your body, let your cut be
Fuck,
free.
now I
You
gotta
got
listen to
down
some
with
fucking
the sound of
EPMD,
the
right?
EPMD.
But-
Well, you should
but this is the thing is, right?
I'm going home and blasting some fucking EPMD tonight,
Take
baby.
it
But
down.
this is the thing, right? Jay, everyone keeps
He even
referencing.
he used that on the fucking Change the Game. Now relax your mind, let your cotton be free. You're not down with the thugs from the ROC. Seagull in the house. Aha, sick bastard. Get your
The
wig
thing is,
pushed
right?
back by
But
the
this is the
wig.
thing, right?
Let me
Jay-
say, hold on. Before you even say
Yeah.
that,
Hove is that school.
let me say that this motherfucker right here
Yeah.
has like more hip hop knowledge in his fucking pinky and more like lyrics in his fucking mind.
But
This dude got knowledge. Like,
But-
he drops knowledge.
but
I'm
you're-
say
you're
for
still-
a young man,
but
because
you're
you're still
still
young.
missing some
You're
key
not even
points.
30 yet,
But
are
you're
you?
missing some
No.
key
You're
You're
points.
not even, this motherfucker ain't even 30
But
yet.
you're missing some key points.
You are.
And it's
He
not about.
is,
It's
but-
not about you're missing it because whatever. But remember, you only
I ain't
reference.
even props at least.
You only reference.
I'm like a
how-
documentary.
No,
I
no.
reference where it makes
Yeah,
convenience
but
to
you,
my
but,
argument.
yeah, but you're only referencing.
I'm not gonna be like, well, Hope
But,
said this back
yeah,
out
but
here.
you're only,
confirming your
but you're
bias,
only
motherfucker.
referencing Hawaiian Sophie when him and
Right.
Jazzo did more than
The
that.
originator.
Yeah,
What
they-
else did
yeah.
they do?
Well, we can look it up.
The
I
only
mean,
thing
off
I
the
know-
top of my head, I can't remember, but I
As
can
a
look it
Jay-Z
up.
fan, my
But as a Jay-Z
knowledge
fan,
of history
yeah.
goes Hawaiian
what's his name?
Sophie, where he really did nothing but sit there and look stupid. Then he did
I can show you.
Originators, where he spit.
He was
Yeah.
a man, though.
Then
No
Jay-Z
matter, man.
disappears until Original Flavor
Yeah.
does. Can I get open? You know
Yeah.
what? Can I rip it?
But- Yeah, of course. Yeah, so
You know,
what?
when Jay
Now
was
he's
on
also
Remember, you
Mike
gotta remember
Geronimo.
though.
He was
But you gotta
doing-
remember,
Mike
right?
Geronimo,
But
Mike
you
Geronimo
gotta
shit.
remember.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
I can't
remember.
knock the hustle
But you gotta
or,
remember.
in my
But you're
lifetime,
not. Still
can't
not
knock
understand.
the
But you
hustle.
gotta
Mike Geronimo was
remember.
doing some shit
You
with,
still gotta remember
Kane,
that
Shaheem.
in that time things were changing in hip hop. Jay
Absolutely.
changed with what was going on in hip hop at the
But
time.
Jay is
Listen to
my
what I'm saying.
top 5 favorite rappers.
I'm gonna say this again. That's why I said when it got into the mafioso shit, Jay got on the mafioso shit.
Yep.
Jay didn't start the mafioso shit.
No. Shout out Raekwon.
I pose a question before we
Yeah.
go forward.
All Jay
Did Jay-Z
did?
put
Shout
out
out
the
Coogee
best
Rap.
mafioso
No.
album?
No.
No,
Who did?
Hell no. Probably Raekwon.
You think that? You
I wouldn't
think
say
Cuban
Raekwon.
Links?
Probably Raekwon.
I wouldn't say that either.
No? Cool.
I gotta really think about it. I gotta think about it.
Giacana?
The
No, I'm
problem is,
fucking with Cool G.
Everybody, remember.
Probably Raekwon, though.
And yo, salute Cool G. I love Cool G. We
Yeah,
interviewed
yeah, yeah.
him. Yo,
Let me
super
get
cool
you
dude.
on-
Friend of the show.
Let me get you on camera saying that because I don't want him to knock any of us the fuck
No,
out.
no, no,
for
no.
not
Mad
shutting
salute
up.
for Cool G,
I love
but
Cool G.
no,
One of my
like-
favorites of all time.
It's the same thing when I talk to these rappers. Like I'm a hip hop head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like Billy Dan's last night. He's like, "Yo, so like
Know your
off the,
shit.
off the new EP, like what's your favorite shit?" Because like when we first
Yeah.
started talking, I'm like, "Yo, I just want to say like before we even get this interview rolling,
Yeah.
I'm like, top of the line off your guys' first album to the death.
Yeah.
I'm like that's like probably my favorite MLP song. He's like, "Yo." That's one of my favorite joints.
I like
And
Downtown
he started
Hustle.
going
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, dope.
like
Like I'm
Downtown
not just
Hustle.
bugging, you know what I mean? 'Cause that shit's
Yeah.
so hard.
How about some
And that beat-
hardcore?
Yeah, no, Hard About Some Hardcore is on that same album.
Yeah.
And it's in that same tier
Yeah.
with me. But like, you know, regular people like Annie Up and Cold as Ice. Like I don't
Yeah,
really
for
like
sure,
those
Because
that's-
they
songs.
only know
what's
those
push.
records.
But-
it's all about what you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My
Right?
favorite MLP record is 4 Alarm Blaze.
That
Jay-Z
was alright.
fucking
the
killed
fucking
that
stupid
shit.
Rocky
Yeah.
sample though, man.
I
That's just
fucking
corny.
love
It's a dope
that
record.
shit.
It's a
a
cool
dope
record.
record.
It's a cool record.
I think it was
It's
better
a
without Jay on it.
Blaze.
Yeah, and the sample's
Everybody
corny.
post up next to the stage.
I like the record. I like the original.
I just think
I love the
I just
original
think the
record.
record's corny.
I love Eye of the Tiger. That shit's hard.
Yeah, but that's corny sample. Like,
But it's still a hard record.
You know what's crazy?
I mean, not MLP's version.
You know what's
Eye
crazy?
of the
though?
Tiger. Don't tell me Eye of the Tiger's shit.
Oh, I
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, what's
But
crazy?
even
though,
in that
here's
thing,
the
like-
original.
Alarm
The original
Blaze?
cold as ice when you're out.
The original's sick.
The original's sick, but it's so much like different than that song. And you hear it, and you're like,
see, and that's the difference I'll give it.
Yeah.
4-Alarm Blaze,
Yeah.
not a good twist of the sample.
No.
Cold as ice,
That's a great
that's a
song.
good
Yeah.
twist of the sample.
They flip
When
that
beat
shit
drops,
like acrobat. They fuck.
you was cold as ice. Boom. You ready to sacrifice?
Yeah, like you can bump either version of that shit and be like, yeah, fuck yeah,
Just
yo.
the motherfuckers to the back it up. I was like, shit's done.
real. Yeah.
With these MOP tactics, I'll bury you bastards.
Look, these guys are going up. Is Jay the biggest sellout in hip hop?
Shit.
They're all going up. Like, that's why I put it, and then I'm gonna put the
No,
link
do you know
after.
what?
But yo,
And,
on the
yo,
real though, we need to get the fuck out
But
of
he
here.
was, he was.
We're rolling over time. We're almost like
Hell yeah.
double time here. But you know what? Yo, shout out Toronto. It's your birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
birthday, Toronto.
Motherfucker, Toronto.
Shout out to Mike Stoan for bringing us through the Hornito.
185, baby.
Young Baca never called in.
You know, we gotta schedule a call with Baca. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll
We
fix
will.
that shit up. Or I want him to be one of the dudes that calls me on the dailies. For anybody watching right now, I'm doing some Turono Talk dailies. And fuck it, man. Like, you guys need to do some dailies too. We need to create a network. Ain't even so much about me doing the dailies or not doing it. Let's create a we're already doing it. Let's create a fucking network. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo.
we need to network this shit and just
We
spread this
built.
shit
We
like a
built.
web.
Yo, stop giving
We're
people the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Stop giving game. All right, fuck me.
Before we get out of here, I just like to say one thing.
Let me get you on film, homie.
Yo, I'm known to be the master of the MC. 788. When it's time to perform, I wax sucker like Mop and Glow. I swear it's born. And the second time, but on another side, be a rapping you jacking me the rapping alignment, cause I'm the king of the crop. When it comes to do a show, girls on my jock from my dope intro. When it glance at E-double-K microphone wrecker. Same mic check to the ladies and all party goers. Some call me P and others slow flower. Brothers on my jock for the way I hold a piece of steel. So what you saying?
Did you know what he was saying when he was saying what he was saying?
He might have knew what he was saying, but he was saying something, if you know what I'm saying, though.
Did other people understand what he was saying?
They might have understood, they might not have understood it,
The
but
MC
something was said.
back at 87.
Yeah. This guy was listening to too much hip hop.
Yeah.
Honestly, like he got the voices like
Oh, he got it down. He got the fucking
guy.
mannerisms, the whole nine. Maloney,
motherfucker. But that's what I'm gonna say.
motherfucking Maloney.
Outside of the lyrics and the songs,
Motherfucking Maloney.
there was a movement and waves
Yeah,
of
it's a way
shit
of
happening
living.
where
The employees of the year, yeah, we back to work on some time off. One of the rappers got jerked due to the fact they
it's
whacked
not
and
just
they
about
tracked,
the
they
songs
have to
and the
go
lyrics.
back
It's
and
actually
stop
about
'cause they
what was
lack the
actually happening in the
ingredients.
atmosphere at the time.
EPMD is
No,
scratch for that.
real. That's
Because
real.
the atmosphere determines what was happening in that
That's real.
era.
That's real.
All
Every
the
era,
hip-hop
you know what I
plus
mean?
the soul
Because think about it,
chocolate.
right?
Down with
In
Mike
that era-
Stanley, the microphone
In
doctor.
that era,
One Rex, the other
nobody was
destroys,
on no
and if you think
mafioso
you're ready
shit.
to mass
Mafioso
you'll
shit
know
came
it.
in like mid-90s.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Mid-90s was on the mafioso shit.
No doubt.
But then that died out.
Yeah.
So before that was Black Power, then it became mafioso.
Yeah.
Then it became,
Then it became the fucking
Back in
t-shirt,
the
the large
alleys on
t-shirt shit.
Uniform.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Cetera,
saying? And
right?
then it became the fucking
Right.
no, the pager shit, the two-way. Then it became the t-shirt movement, the ringtone movement.
Hey yo, you better flee, hops, or get your head flown 3 blocks. L keep rappers' hearts pumping like Reeboks.
Alright, man. We need
Yo,
get
you
the
need to
fuck
have a
outta
fucking
here,
the
though.
Maloney show where
And every year I name,
Maloney just recites almost any
Lyrics.
other rap record that ever exists.
and every year my
The
name
Maloney
spelled as I
karaoke
gain
show.
clout.
Yeah.
Rappers still
Yeah.
a virgin of crack, never
Yo,
came out.
check
I've
this
been
out,
a wild
check this
style,
out.
always
Check this
got
out, check this out.
my guns go
Let's
boom
start-
boom and
let's
your
start-
guns go pow
Let's start a
pow.
fucking karaoke show where it's like one dude versus the other. They gotta do like the other rapper's verse, but they gotta
Oh,
do
man,
it in their
I will
like
smoke
tone and their
everyone.
character.
Yeah.
We can set that shit up. That
I
shit
will
would be
smoke
fucking wild as
Everyone
fuck.
versus Maloney.
That would be wild as fuck.
I will smoke everyone.
So you could be
Yo,
just starting
motherfuckers
off
are
writing
going
shit,
off,
and then we
bro.
could go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But let's get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to go home and eat some fucking food,
Wait, hold
man.
up.
Possibly if you need some pussy. I want to get the fuck out of here.
And all the tears are dried up. Only getting piled up.
You get frustrated. Why are you frustrated? You going home and get some pussy.
Say it one time for your eyes of what you owe me. Deep into the eyes of your motherfucking killer. I want you to witness your motherfucking murder. And since you wanna kill, then your ass has got to fry. But ain't no police, therefore your ass has got to die. We play the game of keep, so if you sleep, then you slip.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
And now your ass is 6 feet deep. Cause where we come from, then everybody got the
gas. We had a interesting
just
time.
To see where they got the
Happy 185 Toronto. Maloney.
Then your ass will get a beating. And like I said, before there be no friends in the end, I'm rolling through your hood and now my heart is filled with anger. You're at your sister's house and now your sister's life in danger by a total stranger with the cake. Ready to bang ya and hang ya, stain ya with one up in the chain. Let's take a trip up, hide away, so you can see how many in my hood is down to die today. We standing up for our own shit. And if you outside the clique, then you die, bitch. Quick. There ain't no love in this motherfucker. There ain't no love for yourself or your other brother.
Yeah, listen to the tone.
Cause we bang with the shit, so we stay true. And since we ride, then we do what OG say do. I got the mind of the man in the mirror, but I'm looking at him strangely, so I can't see him vaguely. I got my pistol pulled cocked, ready to lick shots non-stop until I see your monkey ass drop. And let your homie know who done it. Cause when it comes to the game, the shit you motherfuckers know who run it. So if you got this motherfucker to the test, you better realize something. You fucking with the very best. I got this killer up inside of me. I can't talk to my mother, so I talk to my diary. I'm going off on the deep end. I can find myself face to face when I'm sleeping.
Hey.
I got the pistol in my hand and my hands shake. You could run, you could hide, but there's no escape. It show no mercy on my enemies. I got to get this motherfucker before he gets to me.
We're gonna get out of here.
You could cry, but you die.
Maloney's on the run. He's
in
gonna
the
stop
end.
until we stop this shit. So we out, man.
Yo, Scarface is a goat.
Happy 185.
Make some fucking noise for Scarface!
Yeah, Scarface definitely one of the motherfucking goats.
Motherfuckers are losing it.
Forget about him. All right, man. We out, man. Turono Talks. We love y'all, man. One love, baby.